Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to today's realistic review in which we are taking a look at the G55, one of the Italian planes of course, the last Tier 4 plane before the G91. And very nice plane, I've been flying it lately. I'm trying to unlock the F84 first and then the G91s. I'm looking forward to another Thunderjet. And I want to unlock the G91s with that. So a lot of work, and you know I have limited game time, so I did not unlock the Italians yet, although I tried. I took premium time, but I just don't have enough time, which is quite alright. We'll take it easy and we'll enjoy the tree as we go. This plane has good climb rate. It has better climb rate than the G55s. Quite a bit of a step up, which is nice. It also has good turn time and a decent good roll rate, so it has good maneuverability, especially on medium to low altitude where it has fantastic performance. You are a real contender against a lot of planes. The plane is quite a bit faster than the G55s. Compared to the S, it's about 35 to 40 kilometers an hour faster, I believe, which is quite a big step up. And you start to notice that quickly when you combine the speed to the turn time. You will pull more G's than in the G55s, and you will also black out more often in this plane compared to the G55s. Of course, you can let's say prevent that by using negative pitch, something I am trying to incorporate in my gameplay, as I've been neglecting that too much. But in this plane I didn't expect it, because I was expecting it to be more like the G55s, but it is quite a bit faster, still as maneuverable, and you pull more G's and you will black out more. So pay attention to that and you'll do fine. The plane also has decent acceleration, and the armament of course is fantastic. 3 20mm cannons with 650 rounds, 250 for the nose mounted gun and 200 rounds for each wing mounted gun. I used air target belt in this match, and I used a 600 meter convergence. So as we are taking a little bit of altitude back, when we have 3 of the enemy planes behind us, we're fighting the Russians, and they are also very good at mid to low altitude. So this plane also does decent at higher altitudes, but of course against the specialist at that altitude you'll be hard pressed to defeat them. But on the medium to low altitudes, this thing can contest with the Yak 3s and the LA9s and the LA7s. This is a very good plane, and I really enjoyed my flyouts in it so far. Now what you do want to take into account still is the energy retention in the vertical. It isn't fantastic, so you have to take that into account. If you have extensive fights in the vertical, this plane will lose energy faster than a lot of the planes at this battle rating, so take that into consideration. Also, it has overheating just like the G55s. It's just as bad, you gotta take it into account. But if you cool it down enough, then it's not much of a terrible problem. It also at extreme speeds above 700 kilometers an hour has some compression and control stiffening. You gotta take that with you, you gotta think about it, and if you do that and make the approach a little bit flat, then it is no problem. Don't make very steep dives for too long, because it will be a little bit of a problem. Especially when you're fighting defensively, you have a plane behind you that has less control stiffening at higher speeds. He will be more maneuverable as you try to get out of his gun sights, and he will have no problem getting his gun sights on you that way. Not good. So we were overheating there after those confrontations. We had to cool it down a little bit as we approached the enemy airfield, where we had an opponent on our left. and we meet this I-185 here. I think he's going back to his base. And of course we are going to try to stop him here. Now you still use this plane as a boom and zoomer basically, but you want to keep an eye on your speed. And once you get above 650, 700, you want to be careful in your dives. But the finishing power on the plane is fantastic for a boom and zoomer. Brilliant. Now we're going to take it into the vertical, make a little bit of a high yo-yo here as we reset ourselves on this guy and try to get a good shot in here. Slightly not enough lead there. And we pepper him as we come across him from right to left. Quite nice. As we extending, we have two planes, one of the LA9, and the LA9 there is going up from his airfield. He just took off, probably climbing above the airfield. And we have the Yak 3 in the clouds above all our allies, 3 of them. That's a lot of planes. We lost sight of the LA9. I tried to keep visual on the area there, right next to the airfield, but I don't see him. I don't see a dot either. Maybe he's in the clouds by now. Could be. The LA9 is a quite good climber. Yeah, there he is. He popped up there in the clouds. As we try to get more altitude and stay out of the AA guns. We don't want the AA guns to finish us off in this match. We want to complete our ace here. We are already on 4 kills, which is quite nice. And we still have 2 opponents in the match, but we are far removed from the battlefield right now. And 3 of our allies are close to the enemy and are trying to shoot them down. So we'll see if we can do some good here as we slowly approach these 2 planes. I really like the G56. It is actually the best of that line. Of course, it also has the highest battle rating, but it's quite a step up with the extra speed and the much better climb rate. It performs even better than the G55s. But the step up in battle rating makes sure that you can face up to 6.3, which already gives you some early jets, and the super props in all the nations will be facing this plane. Except for the Spitfire Mark 24, which has 6.7 battle rating. But all the other super props will be representing against this plane. And whether it's good or not, good enough for that, we can. That's still up for debate. It is a step up from the G55s, but it is not a super big step up. I know many of the planes in the 6.3, 6.0 bracket have speeds up to 720, 730, 740 sometimes even. With very high top speeds in a dive and good maneuverability in a dive. So it's still up for debate on how good this plane will be in defensive flying at such up tiers. At its own battle rating it will do well enough, and I've had some very good results in it. You are getting a lot of 5.0, 5.3 matches on battle rating at the moment. As many people are unlocking things in the Italian tree, and there's still a lot of that's a sweet spot battle rating as well, the 5.0, 5.3. Many people like to fly planes in that battle rating, and you get them a lot. I have only seen one up tier, and I had 2 kills in that match, so wasn't too bad. But I need more extensive flying on the up tiers to see how this plane faces against the super props. I haven't faced Bearcats yet, for example, which is something I'd love to see. I'm a bit tired. Had a few busy days there. Let's see, the LA9 is trying to help his buddy. But he sees me approaching and he decides against it. He decides to return to the airfield for now, and hopefully, of course, he hopes that I turn off, and I do, so that he can turn around again. I'm going for the Yak 3, even though my allies probably don't need my help. The Yak 3 is still flying, and I don't like to be sandwiched between these two planes. You can always turn around. It's the 3P 5.0. Good plane. With some fantastic armament as well. Very maneuverable as well. And that Focke-Wulf 190 was turning with him. That's not a good idea. But the Bf 109 was probably helping him, that's why they both survived. Let's see if we can get this LA9 as well. He should be running, but he might go for a turn fight, you never know. Yeah, he doesn't run away, he's going for it. He's going all in. We get a hit in. That was close. He's diving away. Let's see if we can get a shot in before he's... Oh, the match over. Okay, the match is over. We got enough ground targets. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that performance. Let's see. We have 2 special rewards in there. We've got Survivor and Terror of the Sky, 106,000 Silver Lions and 14,000 research points with a 150% booster. 5 kills, I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now that was a joy to fly this plane. I've had some very good results in the plane. Haven't died yet in 6 matches. I believe... shit, I don't remember. Let's check. Let's check it. I do have some... Where is it? Here, 17 kills. 17 kills in 6 matches with 0 deaths. Pretty good. Didn't get many up tiers yet, like I said. Only one. I got 2 kills in that match. But for the rest I got some nice matches in there in this plane, which is a joy to fly. It's faster than the G55. Its climb rate is better than the G55, and it has the same good performance. Nice roll rate, good turn time, maneuverable plane, good performance on mid to low altitudes. A few things you gotta take into account, like the energy retention in the vertical, the overheating and the compression control stiffening at high speeds. If you take all that into account, this plane is a fantastic plane to rove around in the mid to low altitudes and get some good matches in. Take this out with a few friends and you'll have a lot of fun. I love the plane. I think this is very, very close to what I would look for in these planes. And you do have a little bit more high G's that you pull in the turns because of the extra speed, and that knocks out your pilot a bit more. So take that into account. Use your negative pitch, as I need to incorporate that a little better myself as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.